You better catch me while you can, because I cannot stay on too long. I can't tarry here long. I'ma be in, I'ma be out. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, baby, because I ain't gonna be here long. I'll talk to you after the 30. What's up, YouTube? What's up? Come through, Meg the Stallion, with that Planet Fitness commercial. Come on, Meg. Meg said, okay. She said, I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym, even though I got a personal trainer, but I'm going to do this for Planet Fitness. Come on, Meg. We see you for that Planet Fitness. Get that Planet Fitness check. Come on, Meg. Amen. Amen. You got the right one. Meg said, I'm a girl of the people. She said, because my family could not afford no La Fitness, aka LA Fitness. They could not do no Gold's Gym. She said, but that $10 a month, okay, and that 19, if you really want to be special, I can do that. Meg said, I'm gonna get the girls all worked out. Meg said, I'm gonna do this little old nasty piece of Planet Fitness and get this money. I ain't mad at you, Meg the Stallion. I just saw that. Come on, Meg. What's up, California girl? What's up, Haitian Princess member? Now, y'all better come and get this, because I'm not going to be here long. I'm telling you what, I'm coming in, coming out. I don't have time to be spending all day. I'm telling you, I got things to do. But let me say this. Funky Dineva said no. Funky Dineva said no. And I'm glad Funky Dineva is saying no. Because Funky Dineva, these people ain't nothing but a click and a view. They ain't your friend. And that's what Funky Dineva said. I don't know what's off the record. I don't know if you my friend. I don't know if you my enemy. I don't know what you are. But I'm going to tell you what. This is why I say people need to be careful. You got to be careful. So I was going to report on this last night, but I'm like, I'm going to bed. I don't have time for all this, but I'm going to report on it today. So Funky Dineva is doing his thing, winning. Them ratings up, right? So again, Funky Dineva said he was getting ready to get prepared for his show. And all of a sudden, he gets a old nasty piece of call from Tasha K. Now, obviously, Funky Dineva and Tasha K have some type of relationship, because she has his number and he answered it. So Tasha K trying to come over, child, like a peacekeeping mission. Talking about something, she wants to keep the peace and all of this, yeah, and I want to do this to keep the peace, and all of this. Because I don't know, because I'm a friend of yours and I'm a friend of Flames. And then Tasha K said, I got Flame on. I got Flame on. I knew when she said she had Flame on, I knew it was shit. I'm telling you, I knew it was shit when she said she had Flame on. It went right down south. It went 95 south for me. Went 95 south to me. Can I say something, Brother Jay? I was singing, I loved it. Okay, come on, girl. I'm trying to do a little something. I ain't been singing in a while, so I said I got to get my little vocal cords all warmed up. I don't want to be too rusty, you know what I'm saying? But I knew it wasn't crap when she said she had Flame Monroe. So Funky Dineva said what he said. No, I really don't want to talk to her. I don't know her like that. And again, All Funky Dineva said is that what? Did you hear that Juanita Bynum has been accused of embezzling $1.7 million now? But I'll find out in a few. So anyway, um, so Funky was like, I don't know that lady. But what I do know is I heard her and she seemed like she was going in the way of these people who were anti-trans and LGBTQIA, and he wasn't feeling that, and he had something to say. And again, you know, I'm like, okay, all right, all right. So come to find out that Flame started throwing flames at fucking Dineva. These ad hominem and personal attacks on people just because somebody disagreed. Now, let me say this. People can disagree with you. And if they're disagreeing with you on the merits, don't start attacking people because they don't have the same viewpoint as you. You know what I'm saying? So Lane was attacking him. So Funky Dineva said, no, I don't want to be bothered. And they really never got together. So Funky doesn't even say, well, you know what? I'm about peace. Let's do this. But then Tasha K gonna say, well, we want to have it recorded for the culture. Now Funky didn't even say that Flame is willing to do this. I'm willing to do it, But then Tasha K gonna talk about something. We gonna do this for the culture. And what Funky Dineva said, the devil is a liar, and I don't blame her. And then you would think that Flame would say, I still want to talk to him because I really want to settle this situation. Oh no. Oh no. Flame don't want that. Flame wants to come on. Flame wants to come on. So Funky Dineva hung right on up, which I don't blame her. See, again, y'all trying to get that fledgling show help now because again, Flame, you messy. Let me tell you how you're messy. Let me tell you how you're messy. First of all, you should have went into the seat humble, thanking the people for even considering you, knowing that it was messy how they did it. And now you're going to even try to contribute to the mess. And then you the one who trying to get this thing together with Funky Dineva. And the thing is, you don't really want no peace. You really want ratings, because if you really wanted peace, you would have said, well, let's talk offline. We don't have to be online. Oh, but no, you wants to be online because y'all wants to cut up and have something and want to bury somebody. And Funky Dineva said, oh, hell no. And I don't blame him. And Tasha K, you need to stop that. See, this is why nobody don't trust you, Tasha. And see, this is why you don't have no good reputation, because people have been saying this. I mean, Storm Monroe done said it. You done did Larry Reed dirty. I mean, you done did all of this stuff. You done did all of this stuff. And so people tired of that, Tasha. And again, it seemed like you had a good relationship with Funky Dineva until now. So I don't know what's going on with you. And I just hope you get it together, because it ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. So I just wanted to say that right there. It ain't right. And so I'm glad Funky Dineva saw it for what it was. And ooh, Jesus, dismiss you. My God, today. So good going, Funky Dineva. Okay, let me move right along. Now, Boy George has accused Janet Jackson of being nasty to him when they had met in 1980. I think they was doing a concert or something, and Boy George was not all in his drag, and he had albums, and he brought them to Janet to sign, and Janet did not know who he was because he went in drag, and Janet said, and she treated him like dirt. Then Boy George put on his drag and didn't want to be seen. Janet people found him, and then she wanted, and Boy George said, absolutely not. And then Boy George said he went to Janet's room and he wanted to go there. And she said, I didn't know that was you. And he was like, it was me. So, I got to be all in this makeup. If I was different, you wouldn't be the same. And he walked out. Now, I was with Boy George with that because I know things happen. But Boy George, why you going after Tina Turner? Tina ain't here no more. So Boy George said that they was in the dressing room. He and I think it was Faye Dunaway, and somebody else. Elton John had invited them, right? And so Tina went in, saw him, and walked right on out. Now, he was saying that it could have been because he was on drugs and maybe she didn't want to see him, but he was getting in Buddhism. And Tina said, no. Tina said, I don't got time for this. Okay. Tina said she ain't got time for that. All right. So Tina said she done been through enough of abuse and stuff, and she just didn't need to see it and be reminded of it, and she left him alone. Now that's what he said. That's what he said. Now he's writing a book. Ooh, somebody sent a nasty piece of change. Hold on for a minute. Let me see. Ooh, come on. Thank you, girl. She said, thank you, Bama girl. Bama girl sent me a little coin for doing a little vocalese. Come on, Bama girl. Ooh, all right. Ooh, all right, Bama. Mm-hmm. That's right. Bless me. If you feel blessed, bless me. Amen. But Boy George, now you and the Janet Jackson thing, I can see, and I get you on that. But why you writing on Tina? You ain't never talked to Tina after all of this time and say, hey Tina, what was that all about? I mean, was I on drugs or something and you didn't like that? But now you wants to write this on Tina and putting Tina name in there. See, Tina ain't never say nothing to you. See, you had an interaction with Janet Jackson and she used nonverbal and verbal. Tina just walked out the damn door. She saw you and walked out. You don't know why she walked out, but she just did. So don't be putting Tina Turner all up in this Boy George. Now he writing this book. Now he writing this book called Karma, and we're gonna see what it's about. The Janet Jackson thing, I can see, I can see that because Janet is still living, and Janet could actually say what really happened, or her truth, or how she perceived it happen. But Tina ain't nowhere around now. Tina done gone to glory, and here you are trying to be smirchified, as Lady Nika say, that woman name. Stop that now, Boy George. Because you said you was on drugs. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Boy George done said it. Now let me see this thing about the prophetess Juanita Bynum. Let me see. Hold on for a minute. Okay, y'all. I done found it. So this is from Trinity Foundation, monitoring religious fraud for 30 plus years. And this is from the Trinity Foundation webpage. And it says 1.7 million missing. Is this embezzlement of funds or terrible accounting? Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, y'all know they got them tax things up, baby. They got them tax things up, Lord. More than 1.7 million in financial surpluses have mysteriously disappeared from two religious nonprofits led by prophetess Juanita Bonham. Annual financial surplus generated by the organizations were not reported as assets. This failure to report total assets should serve as a red flag to potential donors. The following screenshot from Juanita Bonham International Inc. 2021 Form 99, it shows a surplus of $592 and 900 wait $592,000 $324 $500,000 in 2021 and 300,000 in 2020 on line 19. None of these funds were listed in total assets. Following the spreadsheet reveals $1,764,427,000. I know I can read numbers, y'all. I just had a moment reading fast. In surplus net income not reported as assets from 2016 to 2021. Juanita Bonham International Inc. converted for a for-profit company to a nonprofit entity in 2020, which explains why the organization did not file a 990 prior to 2020. In other words, when an organization takes in over $500,000 in 1 year and spends less than 40,000, where did the money go? If there are no assets. Ooh, Jesus, I see it. So in 2021, it's showing, ooh, that's a lot of money, y'all. My God. Hey, Castro, the 2022 990 for both organizations report founder Juanita Bonham received zero compensation and that neither nonprofit had any employees. No employees now, y'all. Note that the two organizations did begin reporting surplus as assets in 2022, but with no corrective or reporting of missing funds from prior years. Juanita Bonham International reported only donation revenues in 2022. However, during that year, Juanita Bonham spoke at various venues, and her ministry may have collected speaking honorariums. Also, Bonham offered a 1,499. Oh, no. Let me go back. Also, Bonham offered a $1,499.99 prayer course, which received critical media attention, raising the possibilities that additional revenues was not reported. My God, today. My God, today. Where did the money go? The IRS has statutory authority to audit the two nonprofit ministries. If the IRS classifies the ministries as churches, the IRS could audit for up to 3 fiscal years due to restriction imposed by the Church Audit Procedure Act. If the IRS was to discover that funds were embezzled by a ministry officer or employee, tax evasion charges could be filed as the money was apparently not reported as income. If ministry accountants had made honest, in quotation, accounting areas, then a revised Form 990 should be submitted to the IRS, revealing an accurate record of total assets. When Trinity Foundation produced an investigative report for the IRS in 2022, recommending an audit for new Juanita Bonham 2 Ministry Inc., the IRS had a large backlog of unprocessed Form 1990s not available for public review. After upgrading its processing facilities with new equipment, the IRS has eliminated the backlog. Now, history of lavish spending. In 2002, Bynum married Bishop Thomas W. Weeks III in an extravagant production. According to Essence magazine, Bynum's wedding dress took 9 months to make, cost $65,000, and her wedding ceremony cost $1.2 million. Let that sink in. The dress was $65,000. Okay, some people wedding don't even cost that much. Her dress cost more than people wedding. And then the ceremony was 1.2 million. So Religious News blog report the $1 million wedding of Dr. Bynum, well-known evangelist and author of the best-selling Matters of the Heart, to Bishop Thomas Weeks III, featured a wedding party of 80, all friends and family, 1,000 guests, and a 12-piece orchestra, and a 7.76 carat diamond ring. Bynum filed divorce in 2007. The law firm of Kessler and Solomony, which represented Weeks during the divorce, reported Bynum requests some antiques she had collected and agreed to pay $40,000 in attorney fees for Weeks. Their bank accounts were divided, and each party will retain ownership of the debt and assets they had before marriage. Now, wow. So this is Trinity Foundations monitoring religious fraud for 30 years. Y'all, this is a lot. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me see who on here. Hold on. Let me see something. Give me a quick minute, y'all. My God, today. So you all, this Trinity Foundation is saying that these tax things ain't adding up with Juanita buying them. They said they ain't adding up. Hold on for a minute. Who is David Turner? Because David Turner just purchased Tyler Perry new mansion. Ooh, Lord, that's big. Y'all, let me say this. Baby, Boy George is not playing. Boy George said that Janet Jackson snubbed him. But give me a minute, y'all. It's some things. Hold on for a minute. I'm looking at some things here. Okay, see, they use GodStar. And I told y'all about GodStar. My God, today. Give me a minute, y'all. Oh, this is crazy. So this foundation actually talks about evangelists. So, oh, Jesus. Y'all, it's a lot going on. Ooh, they got so much information. Oh my goodness. Wow. So, um, Young MIA, I talked about that a couple of minutes ago. Somebody said that's why I wouldn't send that kind of money on a wedding, even if I just had to turn around and get divorced. Yeah, Young MIA, I just talked about it. Boy George has an issue with Janet Jackson. He's writing a book, and he hasn't really spoken to Janet Jackson, but he's writing a book talking about some things that have happened. And he said that he went to meet Janet Jackson, and um, he didn't have all his makeup on, but she snubbed him. She snubbed him. And so then when he put the makeup on, then she wanted to be all friendly. And he wasn't hearing it. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. Because I'm trying to find something. Give me a quick minute, y'all. Now, who is did you hear about Pete Davidson? I didn't. Give me a minute, y'all. Okay, y'all. So I just saw what I needed to see. Um, so this group, this is tax stuff. This ain't rumor, y'all. This is tax. So what they're trying to say is, Juanita, where the money at? So that's what they're trying to say. Where the money at? Where the money at? Because they said that you need to report this. Where the money at? Did you take that money? They said, is it a mistake? You know what I'm saying? Was it a mistake? So that's y'all. That's a million some odd dollars. Yeah, yeah. I'm reading it now with Pete Davis. You know, Pete Davis has been fighting a lot. And y'all, let me say this: everything good as ain't gold in Hollywood, and I think that's a big thing. So also, y'all, Bruce, is it me? Is everybody trying to get an opinion on this Cat Williams thing to get some credibility? Now, Cat ain't even mentioned Bruce. Cat ain't even mentioned Bruce, and Bruce is talking about what he gonna do, baby. And the people now roasting Bruce talking about something he would be winded if he even got on the plane. Now y'all leave Bruce alone, because Bruce is funny. But baby, it seems like everybody is trying to get an opinion on this Cat Williams thing. And again, now they don't like Cat, but yet they know Cat winning because Cat getting all this publicity. And again, it seems like people who saying stuff against Cat is getting slapped down. And it's really interesting how this is working. And then people keep on saying, well, he should have talked to them people. Well, it seemed like Cat was trying to talk to these people, but it seemed like these people only understand when you got to do something crazy. And this is why I look at Monique and side with Monique, because people will ignore you. Let me tell y'all something. Let me say this. Let me say this. What Dame Dash had to embarrass Lee Daniels at Diana Ross's concert celebration to let that man know, don't be ignoring my damn calls. Don't be ignoring my calls. Now, I gave you this money. and you done made Precious and these other movies, and I wants my money. Because again, when you got the money, I didn't have to look for you, so I shouldn't have to look for you now. And see, people don't understand that. And I think that Dame Dash situation is a good example how people try to ignore you until they can't ignore you anymore. And see, Cat Williams seemed to me like he's been trying to talk to folk, but folk been acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's like, well, I'm gonna do this. And what gets me is these people say that it's okay to steal stuff from folk. It is not okay to steal jokes from people. I attribute a lot of things to Funky Dineva, like besmirchify. That's Nika word. I'm gonna give Nika that. As I say, I would say like Nika said, besmirchify. I'm gonna say that. You know, them blessed Watkinisms. I'm gonna give her credit for what she say. So, you know, give people their props. Give people their props. Don't be trying to plagiarize people's stuff. And I don't care what nobody say. When they put that Cedric Entertainer piece next to Cat Williams' piece, Cedric, you can't say nothing because it makes you look even worse because you did steal that man's stuff. And you should do like Steve Harvey and just keep your mouth shut and keep on working. That's what you should do. That's what you should do. So, y'all, any comments? So, the hot news now is, according to this Trinity Foundation, which is a watchdog group for evangelists and all of these people, is that Juanita Bottom's tax forms ain't lining up, and they said that Juanita, you need to give accountability for that $1.7 million that's missing and all of this surplus and stuff, and you don't have no employees listed on your taxes. What's going on, Juanita Bottom? Boy George is saying that Janet Jackson was being all uppity and sedity and didn't want to speak to him when she didn't know who he was, and he didn't want to sign the little autographs on his little album. And then when he put his drag on, looking like Chi Chi LaRue brother, then that's when Janet Jackson wanted to do that. And pretty much Boy George said, well, you weren't too thrilled to see me a few minutes ago when you didn't know who I was. And I can understand that from Boy George, but please leave Tina Turner out. Tina is not here to defend herself, and Tina didn't do nothing but look at you and walked out the door. And that hurt your feeling, I'm sure. But you even admitted that you was on drugs. So, Boy George, all I'm saying is leave Tina out of this, okay? Tina didn't do nothing to you. She just looked at you and walked. She said, I can't stand the rain against my window. That's what she was saying. And she didn't want to see you. Maybe you was on drugs and you was just too hard to look at that particular point. But Tina, you never had that conversation with Tina. So don't be trying to act like Tina doing something, because now it look like you're coming at the black women. Okay, I'm just saying, Boy George. So that Boy George thing here, and then of course I'm ending up with this Bruce thing. Bruce, let me tell you something. Cat Williams ain't say nothing about Bruce. I ain't say nothing about Mike Epps. I ain't say, but all of them mentioning it because everybody want to get a little lick of this. Everybody want to get a little look of this. See, everybody want to get a little lick of this. Yes, Lord. Somebody said, watch a video on World Star of Jim. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, my God. Well, no, Boy George could never look like Lady Nika with makeup because Lady Nika ain't that light. Boy George is who he is. And I don't know, young MIA, what you got a problem with Nika? Why you done brought Nika up in here? Now handle that stuff with Nika. Don't be bringing that beef sector stuff over here, because we talking about celebrity stuff. Don't be bringing that beef sector stuff over here. If you got an issue with Nika, take it up with Nika. Don't be using my platform to be throwing shots at people, because I don't have no problem with Lady Nika. Okay? See, y'all be doing slick stuff. Okay? Now, and then again, we said, fuck it, I never said no to Tasha K. And I'm gonna tell you something, Tasha K. Your track record is not really good right now. Storm Monroe, Larry Reed, all of these people who you done rock with, even Armand Wiggins, they don't rock with you no more. And this is why I was a little concerned for King Jives, because people be setting folk up and they be acting like your friends and stuff, but people be setting people up. And Funky Dineva was like, okay, well, no, I don't want to be on the air. No, I don't want to do this on the air. You know, if Flame got mad too. And again, Funky Dineva is right. I don't have nothing against Flame. She got to see that Fox. Now, what he did say that was true, that he wouldn't be on, and he ain't on no more. But my thing is, Flame, are you gonna be able to match that energy in them numbers that Funky Dineva was given? Are you gonna be able to do that? I mean, that's the real deal. Are you gonna be able to do that? Because that's what people looking at. You know, you up there acting like Funky Dineva ain't 2 Cent, but Funky Dineva doing his thing, and Funky Dineva has a loyal following. I don't really know. I really don't know, because people like that mess. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody picked Tasha K up, because she always involved in something. But I think that Tasha K, you know, you just don't have a reputation. And Funky Dineva trusted you to do the right thing. Now, Funky trusted you to do the right thing. And he was even willing to act, you know, to let you broker this peace deal to get things together. But your intent was not peace. Your intent was entertainment, clicks, and views. And now I think Funky Dineva getting ready to leave you alone. And so you done burnt the bridge with him. And I don't blame him. And I don't blame him, because it seems like a whole setup. And then you're going to talk about something, let's do it for the culture. No, you weren't doing it for the culture. You were doing it for clicks and views. And I was appalled, and I'm glad Funky Dineva called it out. I'm glad Funky Dineva called it out. Here you up there acting like you trying to broker peace. Y'all check that out now. She trying to broker peace and all of this stuff. And the real deal is, you knew this all along, and you probably talked with Flame to do this. I mean, telling you, with friends like this, who needs enemies? And I don't blame Funky Dineva. I don't blame Funky Dineva, because again, it's a mess. Yeah, I would trust Maddie. I mean, because Maddie and Funky Dineva really have worked together and they got history. But this Tasha K thing is out of control. Tasha K, you doing a lot. You is doing a lot, niece. And it wasn't enough that you had your legs open doing King Jives thing. I'm like, is this the angle Tasha K going now? She going with her legs open. So I'm like, I felt like being Pentecostal and get old nasty piece of shawl and put over your leg. Your legs all open. We could see your Christmas. We could see your church. And you got it all open. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Fly Uchi, when is this gonna be? When is it gonna be, Fly Uchi? Because you know, I'm not popular no more. Honey, I'm not popular no more. Since I done left the beef set done, honey, I'm destitute and I ain't popular no more, Fly Uchi. You sure you want me to come on over there? You sure you don't want to get like Sean Bradley or some of them girls over there? Cause I ain't popular no more. Y'all don't know me no more. Y'all don't know me no more. Okay. Girl, you better get some beef selector, some beef section sector royalty, girl. Girl, I'm on the outs. I think she trying to. And Funky Dineva would be just the thing to bring in, because that was big. That was big. Fly Uchi, Shoot me an email and let me know what time and what I need to do. Well, look, y'all. I somebody said, "No, we love you, Jack. Girl, y'all don't know me no more." But I want to thank y'all for them. Let me say this: if you like the singing, and if you want to be a blessing, you can. Baby, people done sent some money talking about something we enjoy the singing. Y'all have not sung in a good minute. For real, for real. And you know, and it's just I got on my mule and did what I needed to do. I haven't been on for a while, so keep me in prayer because my little vocals. But what's up, Sharon Gupta? But y'all just, you know, if you want to bless me, you know what I'm saying? I got all of this stuff going on, and baby, honey, I'm destitute. And let me say this, you know, and I'm bad, baby. I ain't relevant. So, but I'm be doing exactly what I'm doing right here because let me tell you something. I feel much better in this space right here than, you know, dealing with that. Let me say this. People who don't have nothing to lose will cause you to lose everything. And people don't have emotional intelligence. And when people don't have emotional intelligence and they get emotionally involved in this YouTube thing, then people get hurt and people start doing things that are really illegal and against the law. And I don't have time for that. I don't really have. Thank you, Sabrina. I don't have time for that, y'all. But if you want to bless me now, any way you bless me, I'll be satisfied. So go ahead and bless me. Now, Heidi, this thing ain't today, is it? Is it tomorrow? Is it this week? When is it? Now, if it's today, Heidi, I don't know. I don't know. When is it gonna be, niece? When is it gonna be? Well, I'm gonna tell you what. This Tasha K thing, Tasha K, y'all, okay, so y'all remember when Tasha was in that closet? This when she lived in the big house. And Tasha was in that closet. I'm telling you, in my spirit, she looked weary. She looked very weary in that closet. And I'm like, what is wrong with her? And you know, people are stressed out when, baby, they come onto my platform. I ain't nothing but a little tiny bainy platform content creator compared to her massive following. Baby, she came on. And again, I'm glad she came on. She was cool. I liked Tasha K when she first came on. I really liked her. But that Star Marie thing changed everything for me. It changed everything for me because it went right how she did that. And it changed my whole perspective. It sure did. Changed my whole perspective. And I'm like, and then when she came on, I told her, I said, I mean, I like what you was doing until that. I said, I thought that was terrible. And so, you know, again, you can't tell nobody nothing. Yeah, she got to pay Cardi. People talking about something. Cardi done drop. I ain't see Cardi say she done dropped some stuff. I ain't seen that. Cardi want her money. Cardi said you besmirchified her name, as Lady Nika would say. You besmirchified her name, and she wants her money. You said she done had all kind of stuff. Let me tell you something. That Star Marie knew every piece of Cardi B's body. And I could not understand how lady know all of that about Cardi B, hula la, but don't know no streets and don't know nothing around in the neighborhood where they live. Now, you know that bothered me in my spirit. I'm like, well, if you know all of this about Cardi, you can't remember where you live? Now, something was wrong with that. I'm like, that ain't right. I'm like, that ain't right. I'm like, that is not right. And this is when I know it was like lights out. Somebody get ready to get to it. And I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I say? Now, I'm telling you, I said this. I said it, and I add more to it before I take any back. I said that Tasha K gonna get sued because Cardi B is a property. She is the property, or she is the well, yeah, she's the record company. And the record company, we're gonna sit there and let you besmirchify that woman name like that. And like I said, Cardi got loan money. I knew she was gonna sue. And soon enough, didn't I tell y'all she was gonna sue? Baby, I knew she was gonna sue. I told y'all that. I told y'all that right there. I told y'all that. I told Tasha that. I said, Tasha, boy, and I never forget because it was Lovely T, Mona Simone, and baby, the girls was fighting over that little interview. Mm. Okay, Keisha, I'm telling you, Keisha, she looked worried. And this is why Lady T and Mona did not do the interview, because they weren't too sure of what this woman was saying. So they backed off of it. Lovely T said, don't sound quite right. Now that's Lovely T. But no, Tasha K had to be the first. She wanted to break this news because she wanted to be Hollywood. And you see what it got you, Tasha K? I'm just saying, you got to be careful. And Lovely T don't owe nobody no money. All Lovely T is doing is doing. Let me tell you about Lovely T. People will go and have an interview with Lovely T because Lovely T ain't doing all this conniving, ugly, mean Tasha K stuff. And I'm not a big fan of Lovely T. I just don't like her format. I mean, but again, I'm gonna give it to Lovely T. People trust Lovely T, and they'll go on her show. So anyway, y'all look, I'm going on. I said I'm not gonna be on here long. I ain't gonna be on here long. Juanita Bynum, girl, you better come up with that money. You you better tell these people how you got that little money, girl, because it seemed like an audit is in order, boo boo. And that's a million some odd dollars. A million some odd dollars. And she always begging y'all money for a threshing flow. I mean, get me a threshing flow. Give me a little threshing flow. All right. You always doing that $1,000 for some classes that ain't worth nothing. See, this is what I'm saying. If you serious about these classes, get the accreditation for them. Okay. If you can't get no accreditation, at least get some continuing education courses. I mean, because you might get some teachers for some continuing education, but nobody ain't paying no 1,400 some odd dollars to go hear what they can go hear at somebody's church. I'm sorry. Juanita Bynum she be gooping these girls. I'm telling you. When y'all be sending y'all money to these folks, this is why I don't play with these people. This is why I don't play. And again, the same people who dropping this tea, talking about Juanita Bynum, they camp ain't clean either. Oh, Jesus, don't get me talking about it. They camp ain't clean either. Because they be spending money and doing things too. They just got a better account system than Juanita Bynum. They be using QuickBooks and stuff. But they know they ain't no better. Okay? Lawsuits already up for them robocalls and all of that stuff. So don't be acting like Juanita Bynum is so bad, because don't get me wrong. A lot of these televangelists be preying on people. So that's what I'm gonna say. Well, look, y'all, I gotta go. It was real. I'll be talking to y'all later on. Peace and love.